Well, I fucked up. I had my first accident with my car today and it sucks. I was coming out of the gas station and I was taking a right turn, and for those of you that know how my driving setup is, or have seen me drive, or have been in the vehicle with me, or have seen me on the road, or done any of that, know that I have what's called like a horizontal steering mechanism. The downside about that thing is sometimes my arm can get stuck while I'm driving, which something I've worked it's something I've worked through in a lot of driver training and such, but because I don't have triceps, sometimes my arm can get stuck in a certain position. Very, very rare. I know you're thinking like, oh, maybe you shouldn't be driving or he's gonna kill us all. I probably will kill you all, but not for this. Like I said, this is a rare thing. So I was pulling out at the gas station, and with my steering, when I'm taking a right turn, the G-forces tend to pull me a little bit to the left. And what happens is my arm, because I have no triceps, I can't push it beyond a certain angle. If we're looking at the thing, 12 o'clock, beyond like 2 o'clock, it gets hard to like pull it back. And I just wasn't paying attention and I went right into the curb. And it sucks because lately I had been feeling pretty confident in myself. For those of you who aren't aware, driving was literally my biggest fear. I started driving around 2020, started doing all the training and such, and it was literally the scariest thing I've ever done. Before my injury, I used to drive all the time. I'd go up and down looking for skate parks and just always on the road. And now, driving in a wheelchair, it's tough because I have to reconcile with that lack of control that I have. What you have 4 limbs and 10 digits to do to control your car, I have to control all of it with just 1 limb, 2 limb. And it's tough. And that lack of control is what makes it scary for me and hard for me, because it's coming to the realization that you don't have total control over the vehicle, your environment, or anything like that. When I first started driving, I would have panic attacks while driving. Invisible panic attacks. No one could ever tell I was having them. I remember my mom was in the car one time and I told her I had a panic attack afterwards. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. But, thanks to good old therapy, I'm able to control them. I breathe through them. I'm in control. The panic attack's there, but it's more like a passenger seat in my brain as opposed to taking control and driving the whole thing. And I've dealt with that since day one of driving. It's because it's scary. Driving's tough, it's hard. Lately, I've been driving a lot, and I finally felt like I was starting to kind of overcome that fear. I've been having way less panic attacks while driving. I've been feeling a lot more comfortable, and confidence was slowly coming around the other side and saying, hey, I'm here. Thanks, confidence. With that in mind, when this happened, when I crashed into the curb, it was kind of just a stark reminder of the fact that I don't have total control of the vehicle, and things like this can happen. I mean, it can happen to anyone. But it sucks because, I was feeling very proud of myself, feeling very accomplished, knowing that I conquered my biggest fear. I'm out there driving all the time. And to have this happen, like I said, is just a reminder of like, oh yeah, you're still disabled. And it makes you feel incredibly vulnerable, which can be uncomfortable for people. It is what it is. That's why I'm kind of making this video, to say, shit happens. Am I gonna stop driving? No. Do I still hate driving? Yeah. But I'm still gonna do it. Am I still proud of myself? Yeah, I am. I'm happy that I drive. Not a lot of people in my position have the confidence or the courage to put themselves out there. Hell, there's people that are full able-bodied that are too scared to drive. And I think I'm doing a little better than them. If you mess up, don't let that be the catalyst that ruins the experience forever. Like Alfred once said to Batman,
Why do we fall, sir? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
I mean, I'm no Batman, as far as you know, but that advice rings pretty loud in my head. You fall, you pick yourself back up. I made a mistake, and I'm gonna get back up on that pony over there, and hopefully not add any more dings and dents to it. But I have to say, I've had that car for 3-ish years now, and to this be my only accident within that time, it's not bad. It's a pretty good track record. Am I gonna hit some children in the future? Maybe. No, I can't say that. Okay, the truth is, will I have a future accident? I hope not, but it's always a possibility. There's no certainty in anything we do. There's always going to be risk in whatever. And I think that risk is worth the reward because I get independence. I get some freedom. I get to join the world. I get to rely less on people who help take care of me. And it gives me a chance to kind of give back because, like I said, I was driving my pop over to get his motorcycle. And, you know, after all the things people have done for me, at least I get to do that. Be, you know, cripple Uber. Moral of the story is, I fucked up, had an accident. Luckily, it wasn't catastrophic. It was just minor. All I see is just this little scratch here. You gotta take things with stride. You gotta just let things bounce off of you. Get back out there. Don't stop doing something just because you had a little fright. And just keep going. I don't know what else there is to say about it more other than, you know, having accidents sucks because, like I said, it's a realization that I am disabled. Sometimes I forget about it. Your mind becomes accustomed to a certain environment, and then once that environment gets interrupted, you realize, oh, wait, things are different than what they actually are. So, I don't know. In the end, it's kind of nice, I guess, to have these kind of wake-up calls. I guess that's what it is. It's a wake-up call. If you fuck up, you fuck up. Just don't let that fuck up define you, I guess. It's not very funny. Usually I'm used to being funny on stuff. This is like sincere and vulnerability. I don't like it. I mean, whatever. Shit.